German translation, German versions of RPGs are not always great. And sometimes we only get them very light or not at all. So a lot of my collection of role-playing games is in English. But sometimes we get translations that I find are superior to their English counterparts. This video is not just a showcase of these books, but it is also my thank you, a love letter to the people making these versions possible. The German role-playing scene is pretty small, and even professionals often do this kind of publishing as a second job. This is a passion project for them. They are making these versions because they love these role-playing games. So big thank you to every one of you. Let's get started. This is Barbarians of Lemuria, the version by Truhenspiele. And what you should notice right away, this is a big book. Yeah, this is what the regular English version would look like. Though this here is actually the fan translation of the legendary edition of Barbarians of Lemuria. This is the Mystic edition. It is A4 sized, which coincidentally is the size of a Franco-Belgian comic book. No, those are actually a bit bigger still. Let me show you a few pictures from the Mystic Edition PDF I also got. Now compare this. Now look at this. Not only do we have a nice stitched hardcover, but they also got the illustrations out of the French version of the game, which has, in my opinion, really nice illustrations. Cover already pretty nice. But now on the inside, we've got these black and white illustrations, which I think fit the tone of the game better than the more simple colored illustration from the Mystic Edition. And we've got a lot of illustrations in here. This is a style of illustrations in role-playing books I'm really fond of. And while I like full color artwork for interior illustrations of a role-playing game, I actually prefer this black and white. Illustrations like this are totally fine for the interior. So, thank you, Truhenspiele, for bringing this version of Barbarians of Lemuria. Now a short intermezzo, if you so will. This is not role-playing games, but comics. This is Conan the Barbarian, trade paperback, Frost Giant's Daughter. This is from the Dark Horse run of the character. And this here was illustrated by Cary Nord. And this is one of the best versions of Conan the Barbarian, and one of my favorites. So this is already pretty good stuff right here. Now, this is the Franco-Belgian version of Frost Giant's Daughter. You will see right away this is a lot bigger than the American comic format and a lot bigger than manga. It's for sure bigger than manga. For this version, they do one story of Conan the Barbarian, one of the original stories, with a team of writers and artists, the best in the business. And this here especially is just breathtaking artwork. Just super moody. I think I can't show all of it. I have to cut some of it out. And just look at this 2-page spread for this climactic scene. And can you see Conan here? Just jumping, attacking this mountain. Brilliant. Anyhow, second RPG I wanted to show is Mythos World by System Matters. Now, if you've watched my review on my GM's perspective of Call of Cthulhu, you will know that I like the setting, but I'm not a big fan of the rules. This is a powered by the apocalypse version of Call of Cthulhu. So it's more narrative, way more simple rule set, which appeals greatly to me. Let me show you a few pictures from the free preview on DriveThruRPG of Mythos World, because I don't own the English PDF. Now this version here is stitched hardcover, canvas bound. I've got 2 bookmarks here. And it's got this really nice cover with these black tentacles printed in here and have a different texture. And this version of some kind of sign, everything in silver. Really nice. But not only that, but the inside is not only translated into German, it is also overhauled. So we got a new layout, new illustrations, and not only these period photographs, which I really like in Call of Cthulhu, but we also get some illustrations that are specially done for this book, for the different character classes. So overall, pretty nice. Thank you very much, System Matters, for bringing this beauty to market. That's what I've got for today. What is your take on this? Are you envious of these German versions, or do you prefer the English originals? Which versions, which books, which RPGs are you most fond of? And which do you think are the most terrible? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.